Rehabilitation czar Panfilo Lacson expects construction of what he describes as vertical structures in areas devastated by Super Typhoon Yolanda to go soon. This with roads and bridges no longer a major problem in disaster areas. He also says there is no overpricing of bunkhouses in Tacloban City. He adds, however, that there were substandard materials used by some of the contractors. Elena Luna with added details.
Presidential Assistant for Rehabilitation and Recovery Panfilo Lacson expects the construction of structures to go full swing soon with the active participation of the private sector. In a briefing at the palace, Lacson says roads and bridges are no longer a major problem in Yolanda-hit areas. 18 development sponsors have volunteered to adopt areas in Visayas devastated by the super typhoon. Other companies opted to serve as sector sponsors in education, health, housing, and livelihood. Secretary Lacson shares the private sector will remain involved in the rehabilitation work even beyond the term of the Aquino administration.
In-engage namin yung private sector because they will outlive this administration and even the next administration. Maski tapos na yung administration, andyan pa rin yung private sector because andyan naman talaga sila. And once they have been set in, hindi na sila kakalas doon because it is their social responsibility to the people. After all, meron silang corporate social responsibility na talagang more or less permanent.
A map-based website will be put up to monitor projects and funds. Secretary Lacson confesses the biggest challenge of his office involves local politics. But he refuses to name politicians who may be behind irregularities in the construction of bunkhouses.
Hindi ko naman sinabing 10, sabi ko not more than 10. Ito yung getting in the way. But you know, that's of no moment. Ang importante rito yung idea na kung ayaw nyong tumulong, huwag na kayo mag-obstruct, huwag na lang kayong kumibo, o kaya huwag na kayong humarang.
What's important, he says, is not the names but the message to adhere to a policy of inclusion. In due time, he adds, the CIDG will complete the investigation on the bankhouses which are substandard and not overpriced.
Whether or not criminal charges will be filed, depende na yon sa pasok ng ebidensya. But sabi ko rin, kung yung evidence will warrant the filing of charges, then so be it. Wala naman tayo magagawa because wala tayong choice eh.
The official says he will recommend the creation of a permanent office focusing on rehabilitation and recovery from calamities. He will also seek to propose to Congress the amendment of a provision in the procurement law giving contractors 60 to 90 days to repair substandard projects. For the People's Television, Elena Luna.